One time. Brother to brother in the building. You know where we at. 29 South Broadway. Check us out anytime.
Yes. I mean the voice of Westchester, Tri-State Jericko. Brother John. Yes. Hey. Yes. Waiting for some more people to come in. What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. I'll be the voice of Westchester, Tri-State Jericko. Brother John. 29 South Broadway. Brother to brother, Yonkers Knockout Gym. We here Monday through Sunday, Monday through Saturday. My fault, let's go. Hey,
yes. Like you said, it's been a while, it's been some time, but we back. We had to do a lot of, moving around. We had to find the young ladies from the Roosevelt basketball.
Yes.
There's lots that's been going down, but we're going to hear their side tonight. Those who didn't hear it, you're going to hear it tonight.
Yes.
That's what we do.
And it's brought to you by Brother to Brother, y'all. Exclusive right here. With Channel 12 and nobody else would seek out the young ladies so they can tell their story. Guess what? Brother to Brother found the young ladies and they're going to talk to the public and talk about their side of the story. All right? Cut the music off, man. Let's keep it to it, big brother. Blessings, y'all. I'll be the voice of Westchester, Tri-State Jericko, Brother John, and this is the Brother to Brother show. Today, we got a serious show. I usually joke around on shows. I usually have a good time. I usually do a lot of jokes and stuff like that. But today, we not joking.
No doubt.
It's no joking today. This is serious business. This is on business. You know how they say on business now? This is I'm on business. I mean business right now. Yeah. So this is business, no jokes, no nothing.
So and I'm quite sure.
But we still got the Jolly
we got to do our sponsor.
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers today. We eating Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah. So this is how it's going down. We just want everybody to know that we caught up with the Roosevelt girls basketball team. You all know the story, so we don't get into the whole story, and we know that only one side has been told.
Yes.
So we got them together. However you decide to deal with it, you deal with it. How you decide to judge it, you judge it. But we're going to hear their side tonight. So first, I got my girl Shakayla in the building. How you doing, Shakayla?
I'm doing good.
Okay. So listen,
talk up, Shakayla.
We know that you had a game. We know there was some. They claim something was said. Whether they said it or not, I'd like to hear your story and how you're being treated now. So it's on you. This show's about y'all.
It was the end of second quarter. The Jewish school, they was down by a lot of points, and we was up by like 20. And towards the beginning of third quarter, the girl hit me in my stomach. Me and my teammate, we laughed it off. And then she started saying stuff in Hebrew. Allegedly, I said free Palestine. That wasn't true. And to this day, I'm still getting backlash from it.
So, and the way it came out, there were supposed to be two statements, if I'm right. The first statement was that she said something about we don't give a F about this when we're with Hamas. That was supposed to be one thing that you said. Then it's supposed to be something else. And what was strange for me was when it first came out, they said there was nothing found. In the investigation, nothing had been found. Then I think a day later, they said, "Oh yes, something was. It all changed up." Are you still being treated differently?
Yes.
You can tell us.
Yeah, talk up.
I couldn't partake in senior night for the school. They removed me from everything, from the basketball team. They couldn't put no posters up of me for senior night, and basically I can't play spring sports. They don't want me to be a part of the school in any way.
And this is because of what they said that you said. Not that they know you said something, because of what they say that you said.
Yes.
Okay. And this is done by the Board of Education and Roosevelt?
Basically by the athletic department.
Okay, by the athletic department. And
it's crazy is that you getting all this backlash and nothing was founded. Like no one said they heard it. No one said that anything that happened. Everything's going by what someone said happened.
Mm-hmm.
So let me get this right. You're not involved. They won't allow you to be involved in any sports for the spring.
No.
They won't allow you to go to. You said the prom. Or
No, I can go
you can go to
I
prom,
can
but you can't go to,
No
you can't
sports.
partake in nothing else like outside of, let's say outside of anything that, okay,
It has to do with any sports.
any sports situation. You can't have nothing to do with any sports situation. Like the softball, you're not playing
No.
softball, none of that.
No.
Wow.
And
And,
you used to be on
and
the
let me ask
softball
you a
team?
question. Did you ask them, say, yo, did they come to you and say anything to you? I mean, after they didn't find nothing, did you ask them like, okay, so why I can't partake in anything?
They won't give me a direct answer of that. When I asked the principal, at one point he said I can play. He's gonna drop everything that happened during basketball season, and then it went back to I can't play any spring sports.
Let me ask you another question. Let's back up a bit. Did you get suspended?
They suspended me, but then they said my suspension was taken away that Monday
Okay, and when they did say they were suspended, what were you going to be suspended for?
for supposedly saying Free Palestine.
Okay. Okay. And that's what the suspension was for.
Yes.
But they took it back.
And they took it back.
That means that they didn't find nothing. That they didn't find her guilty of that. So that's why they had to take that back.
Mhm.
So that means that if they didn't find her guilty of none of that, they would have to let her partake in these sports,
Yes.
right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I mean,
You should still be everything's if you didn't your side is you didn't say anything and they can't say that you did. They can't prove that you did. And if like I said, and if you do, then just everybody can say then show us. Don't just keep on saying oh this, oh that. Then let us in on the information. Show us the tape and then we can deal with it that way. And like I said, if we're talking about educators, right, then let's educate. We could have dealt with this an entirely different way than the way it went down. And then you make all these statements before an investigation. Now, if you're making a statement after the investigation, I don't have a problem with it. But you're making all the statements before there was even an investigation done. And let me let you know something. There are a lot of people who have your back. Right? And
yes.
we want y'all to know that there's people that have your back. And some people come to me and say, so why are you so involved? Or why you want to get involved in all that? I don't see people ask the Asian community when they speak about their people, why you getting involved. I don't see people asking the Italian community, why you getting involved when their kids are involved. But anytime the black community speaks up, everybody got something to say, right? I tell them, there's a thing in the street when people say, I'm about that life. When they come to the youth, I'm about that life too. Understand it, when it comes to the youth, I'm about that life. So I will protect them as much as I can. So I just wanted y'all to know that there are a lot of people out here who were looking for you, who wanted to speak to you guys and say, hey, we're here. If you want to speak on it, we'll speak on it. So we're glad we found you.
Yeah. And another thing is that it's not fair, right? When you go to court or when you do or anything happen, you have the right to fight and you have the right to tell your side. It seemed like you guys didn't have a right to say anything. Like, this is what happened. This is what's going to happen to y'all. And that's it. Like, oh, no. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like, you know what? That's their side of the story. Now let me tell my side. But it was like y'all guys was never able to tell your side. And that wasn't fair. You know, so that's why we got the platform so you guys can tell everybody your side when nobody was letting you say your side on any type of public outlets.
Let me ask you another question. Since you can't play in any sports, have you had any colleges looking at you?
Yes.
So you got colleges that look at you and they're telling you you can't play sports, and they know this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I get back to it. These are the people who say they're educators that we need to help the youth and we need to do so much. When I see them, the youth, we have to find different ways of dealing with it and handling it. But okay, that sounds good. That you didn't give me anything guilty of anything, but I'm taking away everything that you can do when it comes to sports.
Yeah.
Okay. And what's going on now? Are you free to walk around without anyone bothering you?
No, administration is always harassing me, and basically they all said they wiped their hands of me.
Wow.
Yeah. Did anybody there have your back?
Besides Reverend Coleman.
Just Reverend Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Shout out to Reverend Coleman.
Mhm.
What's up, brother?
Reverend Coleman, you know how we do. What's up, my guy? And I have problems because I've read things where you guys shouldn't even represent Yonkers. And my thing with that is, why don't you speak to him first before we start making these decisions? And I don't know what you could have done where you could say you can't represent Yonkers anymore, you know, because if you did, even if you did say something, that's my point. If you did, there's different ways we could have handled it. We could have brought the community together to handle it. But it was like Jericko said, we don't want to hear anything from you. Our decision was made, and that's the decision that we're going with. And if you don't fall in line, that's it.
So no one has. So, may I ask, has anyone asked you guys your side of the story?
No.
No one out of this whole, like, it's been like a couple of months, right?
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me nobody's asked you ladies, what's your side of the story? Like, what happened? Nobody did?
No, they basically put us on.
Wow, that's kind of that's strange. I mean, you know what? These days, I ain't gonna say it's strange. That's some normal shit right now. I mean, I'm gonna keep it 100. That's normal. When it comes down to us, we don't have to ask y'all shit. Mm-hmm. We can just do what we want to do to y'all, and so be it, and live with it. And that's disrespectful.
And you know why?
That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, yo.
Do you know why? Because they feel that it's not. It'll just last about 2 weeks, and it'll die down.
It will
There's
say,
not going to be no repercussions behind it. Nobody's going to come and really say anything about it. You know, just give them some time, and they'll let it die. They'll just forget about it. But you know, when I wrote my post, I said, we're not going to let it go away, because I did everything I could to find you guys. You know, and I wanted you to speak. There's so many questions I want to ask, but how do you feel walking around school? I mean, it should be hard walking around knowing that you feel like you're targeted.
Yeah, basically, I don't feel welcome no more in the school.
This is Roosevelt High School, Yonkers.
I feel like unsafe in the school, but I'm just gonna keep pushing it until June, until I graduate, because that's the only thing I can really do at this point.
Yes. And remember, she said that she has colleges looking at her, and she can't participate in no type of sports no more. I just want people to understand that on an investigation that nobody has said anything about. You know, so make sure you clearly understand that. So this is Shakayla. We're going to bring in Janelle, another member of the team.
All right.
Yeah. Janelle, come on in. We're going to speak to each one.
We're going to speak to each one, y'all.
Come on. Janelle plays power forward.
Power forward. All right. All right.
I know that. I just said
I know that. I knew she played power forward. Because I asked her earlier.
yes.
Nice glasses, you got.
Thank you.
This is Janelle, another member of the basketball team. And how you can tell your side of the story and how you feel you're being treated, or how it's going down right now for you.
Okay, with the whole situation, like when it started, as soon as the situation happened and they heard that it was a free Palestine was said, they was like, oh, y'all fought for it, y'all did it. It was just, y'all did it, okay, go and take your consequences. Our coach, they didn't let him speak to us, nothing like that. And like right now, they're trying to turn me against my friend, and like I told them, it's not more of it, it's not more of it being my friend, it's just the respect as a person that they're not giving her, and they don't like the fact that I'm speaking up for her.
And you should have her back.
Oh, so you getting backlash for speaking up for her? Oh, man.
They don't like that they're telling me that, I should worry about myself. It doesn't have nothing to do with me. How is that right? As a person, that's not fair to her, no matter if it's me or not. And that's being my friend. As a human being, she deserves respect, and they're not giving it to her.
She has the right to tell her side of the story. She has a right to be listened to, and she has a right to be respected. And no one respecting her, and you are a friend, and you are holding her down. So I'm not mad at you at all.
And you're gonna see in life, when it comes to us, they always bring up, it has nothing to do with you.
It has nothing to do with you.
You know, that's one of the moves that's always, oh, it has nothing to do with you. But when it's any other community, they can all come and nobody has nothing to say. But anytime it's the black people, well, this really is not your issue. And why are you involved? It's not your issue. Well, I gotta tell them, I got a niece that's right here. The same thing that happened to you could happen to her.
Yes.
That's why I'm involved. And if they need to know, they can always come down and ask me. I'm right here, not hard to find.
Yeah.
That's why me and my brother said, we need to get involved in this. Because to us, you feel like you're a railroad. And until you can show me some proof of saying something, then I don't believe you.
Yeah.
And if you did show it to me, I'm still gonna stand behind you, right? Because just throwing you out
There's a
or
way-
saying
there's a
suspicion,
way everything
there's a way,
went. Yeah.
there's a way to deal with it. And like I said, usually when adults get involved, shit gets crazy. Y'all probably could have got together and had some kind of meeting, and everybody could have had to say what they had to say. They might have went a different way. But once the adults get involved, oh no, we want this done, we want that done, and it's like, are you getting a lot of backlash in school?
From being with her and like them just knowing how I am with her, I am. It's like every little thing is I'm like doing something or I'm with her. I could be by myself and they'll still tell me I was with her. Like they're just making up things. And plus on top of that, the statements that they got it from people that wasn't even on the court. I was on the court and nobody didn't ask me nothing at all. They didn't ask
So
me
they got
nothing.
statements from, so they have statements, they got statements from people?
Yep.
And
2
then-
people on the team.
Okay.
Well, 3 actually. 3.
And they wasn't on the court.
Look, the 2 captains, they got the statements from them, and another girl from the team, they got statements. And the other girl, we didn't even know she wrote a statement. We just recently found out that she did it. They didn't ask none of the girls that was on the court. Maybe one girl, maybe one of the captains, she was on the team because she plays the whole game. Other than that, the rest of the girls that was on the court, they did not ask nothing. If you look in the video, I'm in the video. She did not say nothing. They didn't come to me, didn't ask me anything. My opinion was invalid to them. It was not important. Everything else, what they heard, they ran with it. They ran with it and didn't defend us, especially not her. They let them drag her for no reason.
So let me ask, how did y'all feel? And I'll probably ask each one of you, and I should have asked you for the next day, knowing that nobody in Yonkers, or feeling nobody in Yonkers had your back, like everybody just threw you under the bus.
I wasn't surprised because this is Roosevelt. This is things that they do, but it's inside the school. They try to keep it within the school. They try not to let it out and people know what actually goes on. But this is nothing new. But I didn't think that they were gonna allow it to go that far and to not defend us the way they did and let just people drag our names through the mud like we're not a student that goes to their school. I didn't think they were gonna do that. I wasn't surprised, but it wasn't like something I expected.
Yes, okay, because you know, I'm gonna keep on hitting them with the educators, because that's what I always hear, and it just doesn't seem like they took the time to make this an educational moment, or you know, the people that we have at the schools. When you start trying to cover up or trying to make someone look bad, that's they shouldn't have to go through that. They shouldn't have to walk the halls knowing we didn't do anything, and the educators are making them seem like they did, you know, or let's just let this disappear, or let's just let it roll. Roosevelt is not bigger than the situation. It's like y'all feel like it's all about Roosevelt. Right now, it's not all about Roosevelt. It's all about these young girls. Understand it. It ain't all about y'all to make Roosevelt look good.
Yeah, but it seemed like it is, though.
Yeah.
It seemed like it is.
We don't want no heat.
It's about Roosevelt and not about
How we
these young
supposed to-
girls.
yeah, how we
and
supposed
how
to
they
look.
feel and how they starting their life off. I mean, their life is not really started yet. You know, it's like they got to go to college after this. They got to go to the workplace after this. But there's things like this follows you, and you don't want it to follow you like that because Roosevelt worried about their reputation. I mean, that's horrible.
Yeah.
We all need to be treated as one. We all need to be treated equally. And with this situation, your guys wasn't treated equally at all, bro. Y'all was treated like, yo, you did it. I don't want you to say nothing. Take that, take this, take that. and that's not the way it should be, you know. And I'm glad that you ladies came on the show. I'm glad that we had this show to let everybody hear your side when nobody else would let y'all say anything. So we letting y'all say it. And you know, we letting y'all say it. And it's just not, don't get it twisted. This is not a disrespect to nobody. This is what's called being right. And we gonna make it right. We trying to make it right for y'all. You know what I'm saying? So y'all definitely need everybody to hear your side, because the other side is already heard. It's already heard, and it's already heard. It already went to the jury, and it already got the case, and it already hit the judge already hit the mallet. And I'm like, hold up, I have to say something when my life is in jeopardy. When y'all talking about me, let me talk. And it seemed like y'all, you know, nobody gave y'all that shot. So we giving y'all that shot. So y'all, you know,
Yes, definitely.
what you got to do.
Let me get Jayla.
Jayla.
Right behind me.
Jayla's the point guard, I could tell.
No,
Right. It's a joke, yo. I don't know what position y'all in. I'm just going by, you know, y'all style right now. You know how the guards is always like, you know, cool and stuff like that. So y'all the guards. I'm gonna call y'all the guards. I don't care.
And ladies, I want you to understand one thing. Like, excuse me, we do run the boxing gym, and I deal with a lot of the youth, right? A lot of them,
And a lot of them in Yonkers public schools.
Yeah, and one thing, sometimes I may go at one of the youth and get at them, and they'll go, Coach, but that wasn't it. It was this way. See, but a real man, I say, you know what? You're right, and I apologize. I apologize. You was right. You was right. See, when we talk about, here we go again with it, educators. You know, we so big that we can't even apologize if something's wrong. You know, if you want to show the examples, go by example. But let's go by example then. If you can't show me something, then the same way you put me on blast, the same way you should take me off blast.
Take me off blast.
And say, maybe something was wrong. Maybe I have to apologize for what happened. But don't expect one, because most of the time when people make a statement, they're not going to go back on them, for whatever reason it is. But I just want you to know that in life, it's not a big problem to apologize if you know you might have done something wrong or you said something wrong. I can apologize.
It'd be a better world if everybody can apologize to somebody when they do wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, yeah, like people just have a problem with saying I'm sorry. But you know what? It's just certain people.
Yeah.
Certain people got a problem with saying they're wrong, like educators. They bother me to my bones for some reason. I always say to somebody, you know, it's the attitudes. It's about me. I've been here. I've been there. My wall has this on here. I don't have to tell you if you haven't been to where I've been. But common sense. It ain't a school to show common sense.
That's right.
You tell me where's a school where you go there for 4 years and learn common sense. Because some of them don't have common sense at all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to saying them to apologize, you're right. They not gonna apologize at all, but it's fine.
That goes against their degree.
Yeah, long as you get your, like I said, long as you get your word out, long as you tell your truth, you don't have to worry about them apologizing, bro. It's cool.
Yeah,
you know.
That's why we want you here. And then, like I said, people can decide whatever they want to decide now, as long as they hear what y'all have to say.
Yes.
So, Jayla,
Yeah.
you know, how are you doing in school and everything?
I mean, it's weird, I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, everything was cool before this. Like, the team was a team, friends with friends, you know what I'm saying? And as soon as the incident happened, it's when everything just deteriorated.
Yeah.
And it was so weird because, look, after the game, I mean, when the game was going on and the situation happened, and they said that we won or whatever, just leave it alone because of how it escalated, we get home, and I mean, immediately, there's already an article out. Like, it was one article. And it was like, it started off saying that Shakila said, "Free Palestine." So it was like, I mean, she didn't say that, but, like, that's not anti-Semitic, nor is it wrong. That's that's your own opinion, right? But then, that happened on a Thursday. That Friday, we had a game. I think one of our coach texted that our boarding game well, the next game that was the next day was canceled because of the situation. So we're like, wait, what is going on? After that, more articles. Now the news. Now we hear the season's canceled. Like it was just crazy,
and all this is without y'all defending yourself.
No, and then I'm like, okay, so the next day, I'm thinking they gonna get our statements. They gonna talk to us like what's going on. I'm hearing they only called 2 people out. 2 people out. Our beloved captains. And I'm like, okay. I mean, you could call them 2 out, but like, if this is a team situation, the team is the season is canceled. Shouldn't the whole team have to say so?
Yeah.
But no. And then it was so weird because what's so funny is that our parents got involved. And that's when they started, oh, hold on, let's make a meeting. Hold on, let's try to hear what y'all gotta say. It was a BS meeting, I'm telling you. BS. I think it was the superintendent or something that came out. Man, I don't want to talk about that. Okay. It's just that he was just there, if I could say that. He was just there. He was just
going through the motion.
Yeah, just going through the motion. He wasn't really trying to see what we had to say for real. And then our administrators that were, that was supposed to be defending us, switched up right after that.
Wow.
During the meeting, oh, everybody's for us. We support you. This is wrong. What's happening, y'all? Gas in our heads. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they had me fooled. They had me fooled. They had me fooled.
We all are fooled.
and that's
we were fooled when we came over here.
And the same thing is, what's said
they fooled us to get us on the boat.
Yeah. And what's sad about that was, like you said, you thought they had your back.
Yeah.
So, like you said, and then you were fooled. It makes you wonder, did you just have me here to see if I was going to say something wrong, if I was going to say something this, say something that, and I just don't believe you had to go through all this, and and to this day, they still haven't given what the results were of the investigation.
But you know what it is? It's crazy because like after that, they gave us back the season, and they gave us back the season.
So you got back the season.
They gave us back the season, but I'm telling you, they should have just let it cancel because I mean, if we weren't struggling with the refs, it was the school. If it wasn't the school, it was our own school. We couldn't say nothing. I mean, you go down, you pull up a 3, say in your face. Oh, you gotta sit down now. You can't say that.
You couldn't play ball.
You can't say that. You get in trouble for saying in your face 3. I mean, the first game back, the Saunders game, that was our first game back. I'm guarding the girl, like I'm trying to make sure she don't get the ball. He gonna tell me, "Oh, don't be aggressive now."
Oh, so now y'all got that stigma on
Stigma,
you.
yeah. So everything that you do, it's gonna be watched.
Y'all can't play ball.
Yeah. So basically, you
and
can't
the
play
teachers over there making jokes. And the teachers making jokes. I mean, 2 of my teammates, they had a class with one of our English teachers. Every day since the incident, he got a joke to say. He got a joke to say about the Shark team. Oh, can't be aggressive like the Sharks. Oh, can't be. Bro,
now that's
you're not even funny.
See, but that's what I mean. But then if you say that, here's the problem. Now, if you bring this up and go there and say, listen, I feel like I'm being harassed by the teacher. They're making jokes and they're doing this. They're doing this, they're doing that. And I'm telling you, I'm not asking, I'm telling you, if you go and say I'm being harassed by the teachers and say the statements they're making, that's within one ear and out the other. Because see, we're not gonna go with teacher, because as I say, once again, the educator. Because I can basically say, and I got the back of everybody here, right? But then you can tell me that that's right, that the kids is in your class and you say, I can't be aggressive like the Sharks. So here's how the other things plays out. So now if you go up and say something against Mark, get it out of my class. Yeah. Right? Now they're gonna turn it that you were the person who started everything. And that's the game that being played. And I'm not saying all teachers, before y'all start this, he's talking, I didn't say all teachers. I'm talking about the ones that know. So I don't have to say that either. Those that know, they know. But that happens often where you do your little statements, make little smart statements, and then it's the kid that did it. But nobody will investigate that, right? If we're going to start having investigations, let's investigate everything. So if the young lady said, I'm being harassed, and these are the jokes that are being said to me, then y'all should be investigating that. But I'm quite sure that won't happen, because that's, we don't do that part. So you have to understand that sometimes I don't call it a game. I said that when I wrote the statement before the legislative, when I wrote before, I said there are adults who haven't been treated the way y'all have been treated at workplaces, who have said worship, right? Who have called people monkeys, who have called people niggas, and they went and got sensitivity training. Let's get everybody together.
That's the training.
And let's
that's
get
the training.
So that's one-on-one.
That's
If you work someplace, a one-on-one is, and if you say something about a black person, one-on-one sensitivity training for this group, right?
Yes.
And I don't understand how we can do that with the adults, but now you got the youth, and you're saying there was someone who asked for extra investigation. I'm like, what's an extra investigation, right? They wanted so much done. I really want to know what it was that they wanted done. Did they? And I'm definitely, I don't want to keep taking up some of your time, but I want to say, and I was surprised at Channel 12, because when it came out, it was breaking news, hate story. It didn't say alleged. It didn't say maybe. It said breaking news, hate story before the investigation. So you've already chose to say it's a hate story, right?
And didn't find out what happened.
Right, and they can go back and say whatever they want to say. But I just seen not too long ago a Scarsdale team and a Ramapo team play, and it said alleged on
Yes,
this, but it's not
yes.
alleged, because if you look at what the coach statement was, he said, I stopped the game because my girls weren't going to take no more of the abuse coming from the crowd. How he told you, he said, I stopped the game for the abuse that was coming from the crowd. So that was an alleged. But when y'all did it, it was a hate story.
Yeah.
See, that's what they play.
See, here we go. And what I was saying, man, everybody's not created equal. It keeps saying that. Everybody is created equal. No, it's not. Because it's playing out in real time. It's playing out in real time.
Because you didn't see what they
Hate alleged, right? Black, white, black, whatever it is. White, whatever it is. Black, hate. This other side, alleged. It's not created equal, bro. It's not.
I may have mentioned.
It's not.
When it happened, the death threats, the
Death
things we were told. Yes, we was told we should die. We were told that they were playing gorillas, monkeys. They were finding our social media. They like our sports directors and stuff are telling us to like deactivate our social media, stay off of it because of. I mean, it was after another. I mean, it was one thing they said on Twitter. It was like, I wonder what their fathers would say of their behavior. Oh wait, never mind. I forgot they didn't have me. I got a dad. I got mom and dad.
Wow.
She said, I got it.
But see, look, public. Look. See, we didn't know none of this. See, it goes deep. So now it's good that they telling people what they've been going through. You know, and people that made statements before they found out, they should feel real bad.
Yeah.
They should feel real bad.
Like what?
They should feel real bad. Yeah.
And that's what happens. And like I said, I'm glad you guys came. You should feel proud. You should feel proud because you went through a lot.
And the administrator, this one administrator, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say names, but I felt like him personally, he was gonna be like the one to really stand up for us and stay 10 toes down. No, I like lie, psych. After, bro, I'm telling you, when his job was on the line, cause I really feel like he was trying to, but then when that he was like defending us, they was like, yo, chill, bro, they wrong, whatever. After that, he switched up. So if you want to switch up, I'm gonna switch up too. And mind you, when he came, I was one of the person I would not trust him. All right, I was like, I don't trust administrators. Like y'all be in our face thinking, and then y'all different, right? But like over the months, like we grew to have a pretty good relationship.
Yes.
So when that happened, you know, I excused myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be disrespectful. I just stopped talking to you. I stopped giving you hugs. Like I just don't feel comfortable, right?
Yeah.
He took that to, this man was harassing me. I mean, harassing me. I'm dodging you. I don't want to speak to you. I'm walking down the hall. He gonna chase me down the hall. I mean, he chasing me down the hall. I mean, I'm booking it. I'm like, yo, what's up with him? That same day, I end up running into him. He's going to, and then we have a conversation. He's like, oh, I want to know why you're not talking to me. We had such a great relationship. And I'm like, first off, we did. And I'll give that to you. Like, you had me fooled, gang. Like, you did your big one. You had me fooled, but you're not who I thought you were. We keep talking. He gonna literally told me that, oh, I have my students that I really care for. You're one of them. The only person I really don't, I could say, I don't really talk to, it's Shakayla, because I wash my hands of her.
Wow.
Whoa. So you washed your hands of her and you...
Yeah, but this is why y'all here to tell the story. Yeah. And like I said, people take it however they want to take it. But you know, this is your chance to say it. Like I said, I'm proud of y'all. I'm always going to be proud of y'all. You know, and like I said, there's a lot of people who have your back, and you didn't know, you know, but there were a lot who were looking, saying, "Do you know who they are?" I said, "I know. I've been trying to find you."
Yeah, we were invisible.
Yeah.
You weren't there. You know what I'm saying?
and everybody came like they didn't know who you were, and but we got you here now, and I'm glad that we got you. And once again, we're gonna bring in Jasmine.
Jasmine, that's a point guard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because of the hair. You know, I know. Jasmine got this point guard look right here. She going to a black college. Play ball for real.
That's right.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about everything, and what have you been through?
When the situation first happened, I didn't think it was going to be as serious as it got. But one thing I say that they did wrong was, is putting the assistant principal in charge, because clearly she has no real experience in being a principal. Because I feel like it's her fault, the reason why everything went down the way it did. So, you guys can know.
Okay, are you being treated different? Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, tell us what's happening.
One thing that has.
And calm down. It's okay. You're a little nervous. It's okay.
Okay, I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
My mouth is
Okay.
reckless.
Okay. Well, then
We don't
take your
not
time.
gonna get
We'll take your
reckless.
time. It's okay. Take your time.
Always the point guards, right?
Yeah.
They're always feisty, yo.
And she said it. My mouth ripped out. I just want to say it on there. Take your time. I heard you. You said shit. It's okay.
When we first had the parents meeting, they were trying to give us back the season as a reward and just disregard the whole entire situation itself. And I feel like that's wrong, because they saw it as there was already a few kids on our team that really wanted to play the games and that really wanted to continue the season. And one thing I'll say where I messed up as a friend to Shakayla, is I continued to play for that next game, where I should have sat out and protested for my friend, but I didn't. So since they knew that we really wanted to play for the season, they took advantage of that.
And let me tell you something. Just you saying where you think
And
you
she
were wrong.
just, you know what? And she just apologized.
Yes.
See how apologies just squashed everything. That was nice.
Yeah.
After this show's over, give her a hug.
Yeah. Just you. That's what I'm saying. Just you saying that. You said you felt that because I should have stood behind her. You see that says a lot. That says a lot. And for a young person, the youth, to just make a statement that, and to see adults can't even think about making statements like that because I'm standing on what I said for whatever reason it is. That says that y'all are bigger. Y'all are bigger. And is there any? Do they treat you different now because of that you are backing them?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I would like be really aggressive and like I was reckless on the court. So some things that I did, it did deserve consequences. But there is a way that my principal handled certain things, and he disrespected me and my mother, which I didn't like. Even though me and him did have a great relationship through my 9th and 10th grade year, but once that situation happened, he like really disrespected us. And I guess my mom must have said probably the wrong things to him, but he deserved it. So he knew that he couldn't take it out on her, so he had to take it out on me, and decided to take me off of the team, like permanently.
I'm glad y'all heard that too. You know, some things I ain't gotta say nothing about. I'm glad y'all heard that too. And I'm sad that they took you off the team because your mom stood up for you.
Yeah.
See, because that's your mom's job, is to stand up for you. And if he had something to say, he should have said it to her. And you shouldn't get consequences because your mom stood up for you.
Exactly.
You know? And let me let y'all know something too.
That was my mom, boy. But they tore Roosevelt up.
Yeah, and he's not lying.
Mom
Because
don't play that. My mom was
didn't
coming to
play.
school.
Yeah.
What?
And he's not lying to you.
They had to
My
call
mom
the cops
didn't
on
play
my
that.
mom.
She didn't play that, especially if she knew her boys was right.
Yeah.
And she
Which we
let
were
you
always
know.
right all the time anyway.
Yeah.
In her eyes.
It's something that needs to be addressed. And just so y'all know, next Thursday, the parents of the young ladies will be here next Thursday. They said still ain't know, but next Thursday we're bringing in the parents because the parents got something to say too. So we want y'all to hear all the stories. We don't want you to just
We're going to have some coffee for the parents. You know, because we all about the same age, you know, we get tired of it.
The parents are coming in. They'll be here next week, and you know they got something to say, and we're gonna let the people hear what they have to say too. It's a situation. It has to. It still has to be. But I want to address this. Y'all need to understand that your generation, y'all can change it, and y'all can start changing it now. And the generation that comes after you, they're gonna learn how to stick together. Just like you just said, that okay, I didn't, but I did. I decided I need to go stick with them because some of the things we bring upon ourselves, because the black community should have been standing together for y'all from the beginning. And don't tell me it's this selfish attitude we have.
See,
if
but
it's
you
not
know what?
one of mine, if it's not one of mine, then I'm not going to get involved.
But see, all right, let me just jump in, right, because it's on my mind right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you kept talking, I'll just forget about it.
Knock it out.
Because I'm getting old. Let's say the black community probably didn't know everything that's happening now because no one had the chance to say their part. So the only thing that we was getting was the Channel 12 situation, the statement situation, the hate crime situation, the hate this, hate that.
Mm-hmm.
So no one got your guys' side of the story. So I will say, you know what? For the black community, I would say they did not know.
We'll say some.
Some didn't know. I mean, I don't think no one knew until right now. We never knew what was going on until we talked to these young ladies right here. So we didn't know that they was getting backlash in school, that they couldn't go to different
let's put it a different way.
functions, they couldn't play
Let's
sports.
put
I
it-
didn't know nothing
well,
about that.
Let's put it a different way. When the whole thing that went down, we should have been concerned and been able
Yes,
to try
okay.
to find out.
We should have been concerned.
What
Yes,
was going on.
we should have
We
asked
been
questions.
concerned and said, let's find out what's happening to our young kids.
Yes, yes,
Right,
yes.
and we'll put it that way because a lot of times we just don't do it. We just like it's not mine. I'm not going to get involved, and we need to.
Mm-hmm.
We need to start sticking together. And I want to say that too because you guys, y'all can change it. And when people talk about get together, because you can put in who you want to put in.
Yeah.
You can put in who you want to put in. You guys need to start voting, get together, and you put in who you want to put in, and you can ask for the things that you want.
And you know another
To be
thing,
honest, though, I
you-
don't blame y'all because like they were like hushing us, like they were silencing us. So y'all not knowing, that's not y'all fault.
Right, so that's what I said, we didn't know. And another thing, y'all getting old enough to vote. Keep in mind who made statements about the situation that y'all was in when they come around, when they want the vote from you guys, all right? And y'all are powerful, right? Tell all your friends, oh, hold up, no, I would not vote for that person because that person right there threw
let
me
me
out
speak.
the window
And didn't let me speak.
without letting me speak. So remember, don't forget, ladies, remember who threw y'all under the bus. You understand? When they come around saying, oh, we kiss the babies and we're going to do this, do that. Remember, all right? That's all I want you guys to remember.
Yeah, and I got to always keep that, you know, if anything, if y'all want to come see us at any time, you can come see us. If you're still being harassed, you can come see us. If it continues, you can come see us, because you have a platform now that you can come to too and say what you have to say. Don't think that, you know, you can't get hit, because we don't need to have Channel 12 to tell our news all the time. We don't need to have this one, because we can put you on at any time we want to put you on. Unless they're gonna come here and say they're gonna cut something so we can't do it, then we'll go stand outside and
Cut the lights. We got a generator. I got some generator with gas in it. We just,
you know, you ladies, for me, should be standing strong. Y'all should feel proud, right? And those that didn't back you, hell with them, you know. And you continue on and say, you know, we see what you did, you know. But here's one of the things that really bothers me too. One of you guys will get on the WNBA. One of you guys make it. Oh, come to Yonkers. Come stand with us. Come take pictures with us. Come do this, come do that. Oh, you forgot about how it really went down. See, a lot of people don't like to come back and say, they say, oh, I'm not gonna put you, I don't wanna say this. Oh no, you can put them on blast. The same way you put you on blast. See, if you're talented enough, see, now you're in the WNBA. Now, you know, we want you to come support us and make us look good. Right?
The WNBA is a different environment. Like, this is high school basketball. That's like,
No, but they do that if you can make it. If you can make it. See, it's easy to do something to you now. But if you make it, they want to find you. They want to go like this. Guess who be the first one to say something? Roosevelt will be the first one to say something. You know that girl came from Roosevelt.
alumni.
Woo, that girl. You know she came from Roosevelt. They be the first ones to open their mouth about where you came from. You know, so don't hold your head down. And hey, if they say something, they got something to say to us. Tell them they know what we got. And they say to school, oh, you made your head lose that when you was over there. Yeah, well, they're right down here. They come see. We speak. I would say
No, everybody just saying inside the story like everybody else did, right? Nobody got repercussions over there. No repercussions over here. We just saying, everybody just saying inside the story like everybody else said.
That's
so,
right.
I guess it's you know, we get freedom of speech too over here, right?
Yeah. And we don't. It's for us to say, you hear their side. Now you decide. You can believe whatever you want, but you hear their side and you hear what they're still going through.
Yes.
So you make that decision, you know. And if you want to, you know, help out and support, then go, you know, check the young ladies.
Check them out, and when you see them in the streets, just talk to them. See how they feeling, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Say hello.
Say hello.
Yeah.
You know.
And ladies, thank you.
Thank y'all for coming through. We appreciate y'all. And
We're gonna have the parents next
we'll have the
week.
parents next week. Y'all can come hang out. Y'all can be the audience. You know, y'all just can't have no coffee. Y'all can't have coffee. You don't need every last bit of it. You know what I'm saying? We got donuts. We got some donuts. Thank y'all for coming through. I've been the voice of Westchester, Tri-State, Jericko. That's Brother John.
Yes.
And I'll see y'all next Thursday. We had the parents of the ladies from Roosevelt High School basketball team. Peace, y'all. Glad y'all came through. Hey!
Got the spot on lock. Take a picture right corner. She made the way the spot ain't high. Like on the table. She got 5 on the table.
Yes.
All around the world.
Okay. Yes.
Brother to brother in the building. Y'all know what we got. 29 South Broadway, and we out. Ow!
Yes. I'll be the voice.
Sitting on the roof.
Shout out. J. Dot. Boom. Cali Boy John. True Lou. Chris the Champ. No Limit. Dan One. Love for me. Scholar 17. MC Second. X Dot the Best. Oscar Sanchez, G-Life,
Life, what up, y'all?
Jack,
Larry Page, y'all.
Well, we just trying to make sure we get Geraldine.
Trying to get them all. All right, we got a lot of people to check in and get cream everybody else out. We gotta go, y'all.
One time, hold up, Jericko. One time. Oh, yeah. Get up, ladies. Hold up, ladies. Don't go nowhere yet. The producer wanted us to say something.
Oh, the producer of the show was here.
Yeah. They wanted. So they just want you to see some of the comments.
Okay, some of the comments?
Yeah. So it says someone said this hurts my heart, and I'm an alumni there, and it says shout out to the girls, and I'm so sorry, ladies. This shouldn't have happened. It's a shame. We're proud of them. Job well done, Brother John, Jericko.
Hey.
Full transparency. Where they, I don't know. Oh, it says were they ever given an apology from the school?
No.
Nope. And it says, hey, my brothers, God bless. Thanks for the girls coming. So
All
you know,
right.
we're glad that people are supporting them, and we'll see you next week with the parents. Brother to brother out.